Here is the thing that
Hold on.
when you think about
He asked me, and we actually talked about this last time. And Ludwig, you actually brought up Rachel Corrie, and I want to bring up in 2014 when Israel was bombing Gaza, because this didn't all happen and start on October 7th. The members of the town Seredo, which is not far outside of Gaza, it's an Israeli settlement. They set up beach chairs and grabbed their popcorn, and they said it was better than fireworks when they were looking upon the bombing of Gaza. We talked about Rachel Corrie, who was a white American volunteer in Gaza, who stood in front of a bulldozer in protest of a home getting demolished, and the bulldozer crushed her. Israelis started baking her face into pancakes to mock her. You can look at the Israeli Telegram channel, which has over 200,000 subscribers, called 72 Versions Uncensored, before it was taken down, of course. I don't know if it's still around.
What point are you trying to get at, Josh?
I agree. Violence begets violence. So you have this
I agree with you.
Violence breeds violence? Really? Gutting people and
violence
raping
begets
them?
violence.
Okay, I agree with you. There is cringe things.
So one girl got run over by a bulldozer, and that's an excuse for genocide?
That's one example.
Josh, have you ever seen the red blooded window?
Wait,
after those fucking
I'm gonna impersonate him. Josh.
Well, hold on a second. Because we're using. Hold on. We are using anecdotal examples. Okay. Yes. Do people do really cringe shit? Do I think it was really like gross of some Israelis? They would make these TikTok videos and they would like pour water from their faucet and be like, "Oh, look what we have." It's like, okay, I mean, I get it. You guys are angry. I guess in the moment they're thinking a certain way or feeling a certain way, fine. But at the end of the day, though, you said how like these people were looking out and saying, "Oh, it's like fireworks." But what I recall seeing, and this is even before October 7th, is that every time there was a terrorist attack that happened, when somebody from Gaza ended up committing, I remember there was a mass shooting at a synagogue. I believe a guy with who was carrying ended up neutralizing him. But what did they do? Literally lit off fireworks, passing out candies. They're celebrating. They're like, yay, yay. And so it's like, okay, if we have to be consistent because, and even how they were celebrating with the dead Jewish girl in the back of that truck, that is disgusting.
It goes both ways. Wait. Let me actually make a point, Pepe. Wait, no. You guys are going to talk about the same bullshit. Wait. Let me make a new point.
You can wait.
Hold on.
Let me make a new point.
Ewan, I'll let you go next. But Ludwig, I was countering what Ludwig said. So you can respond to him. Yeah, you can respond to him. Okay.
Yeah, you can just wait for your turn. Press a button.
Okay, just don't taunt. Just say what you say.
No, I wasn't taunting. It's like a lot of fire in front of me. So what I want to say is you gave the perfect example with why is this guy still speaking? What I was saying about the example you gave with Mexico, right? What you're forgetting is this did not start nowhere near October the 7th, 2023.
Nobody said that it did.
No, exactly my point. It started on the 14th of May, 1948.
But nobody said that it started on October.
It started before that even.
This war started on October.
All right, just let him finish. Because I already have. I already have rebuttals that I'm not going to give. I said Owen can go next. So you can go after.
You go all the way from the 14th of May, 1948, all the way to October the 6th, 2023. That's decades, my friend. Decades of innocent men, women, and children getting slaughtered. Women dying at the border that are delivering a baby that are not being allowed to cross the border. Right? And we have an ungodly amount of these stories more. And then to be upset about October the 7th. And by the way, I don't approve it. I don't support the killing of nobody.
But you're not upset
just
about
for the
it.
record, right?
But you're not upset.
So just let him land. You guys get to go next. Just let him land.
So if you're looking at this, and then it's sort of October the 7th, that's what was surprising. You've been slaughtering these people for 75 years. what's really weird about it, this eventually was going to happen. By the way, with the approval of, the state called Israel, because they waited with at least 4 hours to respond. So the blood is on their hands. It's your fault, El Normo. It's your Israel support.
Oh, of course it's
All right. So Ewan, hold on. Ewan's gonna go, and then El
Of
can
course
go.
it's not. Well, you know what? Gaza is your fault, you
Okay.
Lutefisk. Deal with it. Those dead people, your fault, Lutefisk.
El, save it. El, I will let you go for a few minutes uninterrupted. You can say whatever you want, and I will not allow them to interrupt you. But please let Ewan go, and then El Normo, the floor will be yours.
All right, Pepe. What I will say is that you should, and this is just for you. I don't care what the rest of the fucking room thinks, to be honest, but you should probably be looking at what Elon Musk is tweeting about, talking about England, for example, with the fact that you have girls pulling out knives and axes to defend themselves from migrant people who are threatening them. This whole country.
Wait, you don't get to interrupt, Ludwig. We let him say what he's gonna say, and then El Normo.
So the country that I live in has become the rape capital of Europe. There are 73,000 rapes a year, and every woman that I talk to is fucking afraid in every town that I go to. I travel around. I know people. I know lots of people where I live. I speak with Polish women. I speak with all sorts of other women. I just had a conversation with a Polish woman. But what I will come to the conclusion with is that women are fucking scared of what's going on in this country. And not only that, but there's a massive flag waving movement where people are putting flags up all over the country. And that is literally the beginning of it. And the UK is going to turn into the beginning of a major movement, probably across Europe. And Ludwig, it's sad because you live near Holland, or if you live in Holland, where a woman, she was 15, underage, just got raped by a migrant. She was let out 2 times on bail for raping women within the past week. So, it's sad.
He was
the state of affairs.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was. He was let out. He was let out. It's disgusting.
Share the link.
I will. It's all over Twitter, man. It's all over Twitter. And not only that, I've seen it. No, literally, official. Official news outlets are reporting on it.
Stop interrupting, Lutefisk.
Yeah, let me finish my point.
Stop interrupting.
Let me finish my point. Just mute him.
Made a point.
Well, I can fucking finish my point.
Okay, go ahead, Bubblehead.
Okay.
Stop interrupting you, Albino.
So the number one issue. So the number one issue right now that is becoming.
Okay, faggot.
So the number one issue in. So the number one issue.
Just try to wrap it up.
In the UK and the rest of Europe now is becoming something called a migrant crisis, and it's becoming major. And the US has to worry about it as well. It's going to happen to you guys. I know you guys shut the borders, but it's not in that way. And this is what Europe is trying to warn you. And this is why we literally have fucking Trump's people showing up to the UK right now, interviewing people. So we have a major issue on our hands. Okay? The UK is about to flood. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let me.
Okay, well, try to wrap it up. You and I agree on this. And we've talked about this a million times. We do agree on it.
I know. I'm 2 seconds away from wrapping up. But the fact that people like Ludwig, who lives in Holland, where this 15-year-old girl got raped.
Ludwig, you can't interrupt. Just like I told them, you can't.
My bad. I apologize.
Where the police don't care, that's the problem. The people that don't care about these rapists getting arrested, the people that fight back against it, those people in my opinion, are the fucking enemy, and I'll land there. They're the fucking enemy. If they don't care about that, that's fucked up. Underage girls, dude. That's it.
I agree.
That was it.
Go ahead, El Normo. Don't say anything about Ludwig. Just make your point. I know you can do that. And Ludwig, that means you
interrupt.
no, Ludwig. That means you cannot interrupt at all. You get to go next, but Ludwig, you cannot interrupt. Okay,
Pinky
I will not let him.
Pepe? Pinky promise.
A pinky promise. You get to go uninterrupted after him, but you got to let El Normo go uninterrupted. So go on,
I make
please.
no false promises, but I'm going to do my best.
Okay.
And if he interrupts, then he can't go next. Is that fair?
No, I'll just, I don't want to have to move people, but just, guys, please, geez, it's not that fucking hard. Go ahead,
I'm delighted. I'm delighted that this ignorant convert mentioned 1948. May 14th, Israeli Independence Day. You know what happened on May 14th, 1948? Nothing. Israel declared independence, and the world recognized it without one single shot being fired. But wait, what happened on May 15th, 1948? 5 Arab nations attacked little Israel, just one day old, filled with refugees, weak little Jews refugees from all over the world, all over the Arab world and all over Europe. 5 armies. Syria, enormous. Egypt, enormous. Jordan, quite large. Lebanon, big. Saudi Arabia, enormous. Plus 2 militias, one of local Arabs and one from Pakistan. What were they doing there? I wonder if that was a religious thing. And what happened to these 5 countries and 2 additional armies that attacked little Israel? They got their bloody asses kicked.
Why do you have so
What
much
was their
saliva?
point when they attacked? What was their point when they attacked? Oh, they told you what the point was. Bloody annihilation. They put it in writing. Extermination. What does that sound like? Genocide, perhaps? And they failed. And they attacked again in 67 and in 73. And what happened? They got their asses kicked. So now Israel has become, by winning a series of wars, the regional superpower, the dominant power in the region after finally kicking Iran's ass. And by the way, it deserved it for a long time as the world's foremost sponsor of terror. So yeah, Israel has a right to demand that its neighbors not be terrorists. By the way, Hamas is not a legally recognized government. They slaughtered the legally recognized government, the Palestinian Authority, in Gaza. That's right. They slaughtered the only legitimate representative of the Palestinian people. Fancy that. They're illegitimate. The Arab world wants them gone. The Arab League said it. Arab League said it last month. They want Hamas out. Surrender, put down your weapons, give the hostages back. This is the Arab League speaking, not me. This is not a Jew telling you this. This is the Arabs telling you this. Give back the hostages, put your guns down, and get the hell out. I'll land it there.
All right. So
The
I get it.
hostages are dead, right? Quickly, Pepe, what I want to say.
All right, I'll give you guys like a minute. I'm gonna start timing you,
Give me
fuckers.
59 seconds. I'm good.
Okay.
And I'm after Ludwig.
This guy was talking about this poor girl, 17 years old. She got killed. I'm not sure if she got raped as well. So that's not even certain for him to speak about, like, oh, she got raped and whatnot. We do know she got murdered. We do know there's a 22-year-old man that got somebody stealing a motorcycle. Welcome to Amsterdam. We do know he's 22-year-old. Nobody really knows where he's from because they don't have no documentation. So for you to even claim that he has been arrested twice and he's been released twice, it's completely false, because if that was the case, a single fingerprint or a DNA sample would have proven. So a fingerprint or like a DNA, something would have already proven that he's been arrested before, which was not the case. So nice try, you win.